Good afternoon, I am Precious Mzeya Sakaleji. Welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. The headlines. Family of murdered PF cadre speak out as UPND claims one of the two victims was their member. Poor management of the graveyard by SOLWEZI Council annoys residents. Join me with the news in detail after this commercial.
May I please have one beer and 2 glasses?
Do you have champagne? Yes.
Hold that thought. No champagne, just for the month.
Oh,
you know
God.
we gotta keep on texting R to 9595.
I'm sick and tired of this R9595.
You stand a chance of your lifetime to win a brand new 2020 Range Rover Evoque when you text R to 9595. From as little as 5 kwacha, you get 1 entry. 10 kwacha for 3 entries, and 20 kwacha will give you a whopping 7 entries. There will also be daily and weekly consolation prizes up for grabs. That's great news, right? Competition runs from 12th of May to 31st of August 2021 and is only open to Zamtel subscribers. Terms and conditions apply.
Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
Giving birth to my firstborn son was a challenge, not because of maternal complications, but because the health center was so far away. Today, the newly built health center is only meters away. So with my second-born, it was so much easier. As a mother, access to antenatal and postnatal health care is a priority. That is why I commend the PF government for bringing quality health care near our homes.
And now the media news in detail. The family of Danny Kasongo, one of the 2 murdered Patriotic Front members, has called on the police to bring the perpetrators to book. A check by Camnet TV at the funeral house of the deceased, the family representative has described the late as a breadwinner who leaves behind 4 children and a wife. The family has also called for a stop to political violence before many lives are lost. Meanwhile, Patriotic Front party officials visited the funeral house to offer their condolences, promising to ensure that the victims' lives are not lost in vain. Danny Kasongo, 37, one of the victims of political violence that happened in Lusaka's Kagama compound Friday between the United Party for National Development and the Patriotic Front, leaves behind 4 children and a wife. A somber mood has characterized the family and the neighborhood of the victim, who was murdered gruesomely. Kasongo narrates with pain written all over his face at the loss of his brother.
Si situation ya musha Afrika zambia polisi waza chita na chipani kumbali kwao Afrika bagulizane na zambia polisi waza chita because naife defi nyo baba yani on brother watu akufamu chila so
government nti atuafirisha kuba rupwa kusungo rupwa lwasha abana beni nabakashi bakwe pamopene nabanyina abafya loyo brother wesu nti batuafirisha ko mukwayi kusambirisha kwa abana bene abashala then no kwafirisha na bambyobo aba family obo ali afirisha umuntu.
And Patriotic Front party officials who visited the funeral house and donated some foodstuffs have promised to see to it that justice prevails.
To the family that has lost a brother, I want to encourage you that be strong. We are with you and we are not leaving you alone. You are part of our big family in Patriotic Front. What has happened, it won't go just down like this. We are taking it. When one goes down, we all go down. And we stand together. Touch one of us, you touch all of us. This is the country. That is one Zambia, one nation. Blood will not spill to take power in this country. Be with us and we are with you. We encourage you to stand with us and we stand with you in the times like this. We are a bigger family. Patriotic Front will not leave you alone. We'll stand with you. The chairman is here and will make sure that this family remains as a symbol of solidarity.
PF National Mobilization Committee member Bizwa Mutale says the PF
will not be tempted to react but allow the officials to do the right thing.
And we have not actually reacted to this, but we are concerned as a nation. We are concerned as a party. Patriotic Front has not retaliated, even to throw a stone back. We want to adhere to peace accord that was signed at Mungushi. To date, our opposition leader has failed to denounce, even in this kind of a tragedy we're in.
Police have, however, apprehended 4 suspects in connection with the incident. Sharon Kalimbola, Camnet News, Lusaka.
Meanwhile, the United Party for National Development UPND has charged that one of the people who lost their lives in the violence that occurred Friday, 30th July 2021 in Kanyama was one of their supporters, Danny Chingangu, and not what is being reported that both of the people who died belong to the ruling Patriotic Front. Party National Youth Chairperson Gilbert Liswaniso was speaking when addressing the media on Sunday. Meanwhile, UPND Elections Chairman Gary Nkombo has called on the police service to be objective, alleging that the political party has for a long time been victimized.
The death of 2 people in Lusaka's Kanyama compound owing to electoral violence only a few weeks after political parties affirmed to peace through the signing of a peace accord has brought tension in the country. The Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ Saturday firmly stated that upon concluding investigations on how 2 alleged Patriotic Front PF supporters lost their lives, action would be taken. Recently, the electoral body suspended the United Party for National Development UPND and the Patriotic Front PF for a set period after it was reported that the 2 political parties were engaging in this vice. The UPND, however, has alleged that one of the 2 people who died during the Kanyama violence was a UPND member, Danny Chingangu, who has been with the party for a long time. UPND National Youth Chairperson Gilbert Liswaniso was speaking when addressing the media Sunday.
So I want to make it very clear that among the 2 people who died the day before yesterday, Danny Chingangu is our member. Danny Chingangu has been our member, our vice secretary chairman for Chinika Ward. The PF they know, the police they know. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Chingangu was arrested at City Market. The records are there, and was given a case of malicious damage. Our 2 members went to the market to go and buy Perish to a play camp, campaign center, and then we were followed by 8 to 9 youths of the PF. When they reached near our campaign center, that's how our members were beaten. But good part of it that the community, they came together and protect our members. When they were defeated, they went back again, the PF, to go and regroup people at Kamgodi, to go and attack back. In that process, our member was killed.
Party Elections Chairperson Mr. Gary Nkombo, speaking at the same event, has challenged the police to prove that their party members participated in the killing, calling for fairness when dealing with all political parties.
We would like to state that we have sent a communique to the Electoral Commission of Zambia, making it very, very clear, in no uncertain terms, that the ECZ must stay in their lane. The ECZ must remain in their lane. They know Joram died last week. We never had a comment from the ECZ. They have no clue, I suppose, what happened in Kanyama. So I would like the police also to remain in their lane and conduct a professional investigation that is void of emotion. A professional investigation that is void of an emotion. Obviously, a death is a very emotive thing, but police are trained. They are trained not to be partial in their investigations.
Only 10 days remain before Zambia votes in the general elections. Zipporah Mushala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
In other news, President Edgar Lungu has tasked Zambian citizens to take interest in projects that are under construction in their localities. Speaking when he inspected a $29 million United States sanitation project in Mbala district, President Edgar Lungu says citizens should not wait for the project to be completed before they can complain about the poor workmanship. The head of state says citizens have a right to monitor and question projects if they feel things are not being done properly by a constructor. And traditional leaders in Mbala district have pledged to support President Edgar Lungu in the 2021 general election.
Government of the Republic of Zambia under the leadership of President Edgar Lungu has witnessed massive infrastructure developments. The developments have been received with various criticism by stakeholders who question the durability of some of the infrastructure projects. President Lungu, who inspected the sanitation project in Mbala district, has challenged Zambians to take interest in projects that are under construction in their area. The president says citizens have a right to monitor and question projects if they feel they are not being done properly by a contractor.
They should cooperate when we introduce a project. Let them support the engineers on site, the government system, so that at the end of the day we expedite with the work. So what we see is sometimes few afraid of raw materials, but I don't think you're experiencing that problem here. That's the perspective I think we should be on keeper.
There are no people who have influenced around this place.
Right.
So basically this was strategically positioned, because we had the people from Zema to approve the positioning of this sewer ponds. Upon approval, that's when the commencement of works started. Without an approval, we could have not gone ahead.
And President Lungu proceeded to meet traditional leaders in the area. The president has since appealed to traditional leaders to support a leader who will bring development in the country and not division.
atwala ukuyantantshi pantantshi kukulava nemushina vashamfumu akatara masi pantu abafuwayo ukuyantantshi nanyendira abomfumu chiro kuti abantu vakusendera abakala mushi evaishuka chapanomba kuenda chava wina imurenda wina chinesirenda so nalomba ukati nomulesala masala vayamuke vakati mukavomba navo vakamishe kunuma kutoveranda kuvati no one should be left behind vashamfumu vamwe nemushi vashima people.
And traditional leaders have pledged to continue rallying behind President Lungu and his running mate Professor Nkanduluwo in the coming August general elections.
To request you, ili twala pita patuo, gaya pita fetuo, mwachitako na seto paria. Mwatu hivi kishaboku titika tule shala, teti fichitika fionse pamo. Communication, utumatawazi mwatulundi la kufa fene patu wachitako improve ka communication. Please look into that. Our communication in some areas is still very bad, but we just need that to improve. Mwatu transport.
Twalilanda pamulando wa kuvota wino tatulefu efyongo kuno. Ifyongo twalifikana. Although natuishata ma areas yamo kwale befyongo lero tuwebeba kutatawe ifwe tulefu atukachimfanye fe kuivote noti kufyongo.
The head of state also took time to condemn the violence that has continued to characterize the campaign period, where he assured traditional leaders that he will work with the Zambian police to ensure that law and order is brought back into the country. Prudence Chota, reporting for Camnet TV News.
The Solwezi Municipal Council has been urged to improve and maintain the surrounding of Kamiteto graveyard. A resident of Solwezi, Julius Kabinga, has expressed concern over the poor state of a fee-paying burial site. Mr. Kabinga regrets that despite the council charging 5,000 kwacha for a burial site, they are failing to maintain it. And when contacted for a comment on the matter, Solwezi Municipal Council Public Relations Manager Esther Chira was not available as the phone went unanswered.
So Solwezi Municipal Council can be charging this cement 5,000 kwacha each burial site, but now it's not being maintained. There isn't, you can't see any difference between this one that they are charging at 5,000 with that other ordinary one. They should maintain this so that it should be attractive to the people. But now what is the main essence of paying 5,000 for this burial site? That to the council. First of all, where are they taking this 5 feet for these burial sites? Now, where are they taking this money? And what is it meant for? If they pay the workers, but now the workers should be maintaining this burial site. But now look at the burial site. It looks as if maybe it is just an ordinary burial site. What is the purpose? Nothing.
Well, that brings us to the end of Camnet TV Midday News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. Family of murdered PF cadre speaks out as UPND claims one of the 2 victims was their member. Poor management of the graveyard by SOLWEZI Council ANNOY residents. Thank you for joining me. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Remember to always wear your mask, avoid crowded places, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Stay safe. Good afternoon.